Oh, hello, hello. It's Mary Kay Smooth here. Oh, well, it's been a wonderful week. And your girl was cooking sweet potato pies this week. I got to make one more because there's one person I forgot I was supposed to give her a piece. So, Chantel, you probably got your pie this weekend. Um, you all know I love cooking, so uh, my mother was a sweet potato pie girl. I'm gonna just get it on. Um, I tried. Oh Lord, I gotta tell you all the story. Uh, the first night, I was making my own crust, which I have never done. Mommy didn't teach me that. The inside of the pie, I could rock that. But my mother never taught me how to make crust. So I usually buy the rollout crust, and it works good. I can't say it doesn't. And girl, I made the crust, and it was enough for two pies. So it was two, you cut it in half. I grated Kerrygold butter and everything. I was using top shelf stuff. I'm using King Arthur uh, flour and mhm. I froze the butter and I'm grating it so you get the layers. So I rolled out one. I had to put it in the refrigerator for a while. I rolled out one of the doughs and the phone rang. So I got up and I went into the living room and got my phone, and um it was Pam, and I was talking to her, and I heard a noise, but it didn't dawn on me. One of my dogs had laid a wooden cutting board, a big wooden cutting board, and that's what I was rolling the dough out on. And the lip was over the edge of the counter. The dogs flipped it over and ate the crust. I was hot. I was hot, but I was worried about them, because they had gotten me like a week before I messed up. I was having one of my friends at work, Mario Gallego. I'm calling you out. Um, he got me to like manchego cheese, and I bought a $18 piece of cheese from Costco, and I usually eat it with pretzel crisp. Yeah, so I cut the cheese, but I had the whole piece of cheese. I got a little tray down here, and I cut the cheese, and then I realized that I had to go upstairs, and I came back, and that should have taught me, because it's my bad, because I forgot the cheese to take it with me and put it back in the refrigerator so the dogs wouldn't get it. Not thinking, but I got one little Shalimar, and her and the cat will knock food. Usually, if they catch me with potato chips or something like that. Now they do like those pretzel crisps, but they never got me for cheese. So everybody, I'm worried because everybody's going to get diarrhea, except for Nellie, because Nellie's having her dementia. She doesn't really realize what they're doing because she probably would have gotten their butts, because Nellie runs the house when she's cognizant. But when she's not, Shalimar's a little sneaky. So Shalimar got me twice. Twice. I know it was her that got that daggone um, pie crust. I know it was her because she is so. Oh, I got water. Okay, I need it a little more wet. Okay, she got me. She got me good too. And then yesterday, I tried to be nice to the jokers because my dogs eat raw. They are on a raw diet. That's a lot of money. They get more money for their food a month than I do. So I'm like, mommy's so good to you little jokers. You just ought to be good. But they're getting spoiled lately. So yesterday, I buy them, the beef marrow soup bones they have. ShopRite has four of them. And so I said, oh, I'm going to, maybe because I'm not giving them their little treats and stuff, they're acting up. So I get them a packet of bones. And Nellie, like I've been telling you, Nellie gets dog dementia and she walks around in circles. My Nellie is 98 years old, so she could do whatever she wants to as long as she's eating and playing. And she is, but she has her moments where she walks around in a circle and she doesn't know what's going on. Actually, if I was taping her and did her a video thing on social media, she'd be a star. It's hysterical. It's pitiful, but it's hysterical. And because she's doing physically, she's not in pain. She eats well. She plays with X. She in the morning she bumps into X and runs down the stairs. Now going up the stairs, she gives them a 10-minute head start because she can't run up the stairs. So she'll go drink some water, walk around, and then it'll dawn on her everybody's upstairs, and she'll come upstairs. So sorry, the phone was buzzing. So she wasn't in it either day. So I tried to give her her bone, but she really, and that was her favorite thing. Um she really didn't chew on the bone. So I took a spoon and pushed the marrow out and she did like that. So the girls, X is going to town. Okay. X was going to town, and after I the took the marrow out of Nellie's, I gave him Nellie's too. So X was good. In fact, he ate his bone in the kennel. He went in the kennel, and so that nobody would bother him and interrupt him. And then he came out and got Nellie's and went to town. So here we're in the kitchen because I'm getting their real food ready. I hear this a tussle. The two young girls are out there tussling. So I call them, they come in the kitchen, we're all in the kitchen, and they sneak back out. Shalimar bites the she bites Zuki and brings blood. So I call Zuki and I don't really in the initially I don't see the blood until I lift her face up, then I see it on her jowl that she got cut. So I'm fixing the cut and putting antiseptic on it and everything. And Shalimar is a little OCD. When Nellie had put her in charge, she acted crazy. So Nellie had to come out of retirement to handle it because Shalimar's crazy. She's OCD. That's the best way to describe her because when I call anybody, if they don't come, she'll go over and she'll take her snout on the dog and pop them in the back of their neck with her snout. Like, didn't you hear her call you? The cat, she'll actually take her paw and slap the daylights out of him from the back if I call Mau Mau and he doesn't come. So Nellie had to take her out of charge because she was abusive to the other dogs. So Nellie at 98 is still in charge when she's cognizant, and when she's not, um, I have to pay attention because Shalimar's too aggressive. Um, so Shalimar beats up Zuki. Zuki's the baby, and Zuki comes running in to me, of course, and she's like bleeding. I fix her. And then Nellie goes and licks her face because Nellie, like I said, Nellie is in charge. She fixes everybody in the morning. She's cleaning faces. And so Shalimar's just acting up. She's the one that's stealing. So I have to, I'm getting old too. And so I have to pay attention because if I leave food out or I leave it too low, Shalimar's getting it. And Zuki wants some. Zuki like food. So they've been a mess and they making me a mess. Okay. And there's the retinol, y'all. And that bump, I still got that bump right there. I gotta, put my little acne gel. I should have put on these things last, but I did it now. I was so busy talking to you guys that the eye thing should have been last or after the retinol, I should say. Okay, so I got that. Now I need my moisturizer and then my firming. Okay. Oops. Okay. Okay. It's smooth. And now my firming serum. So yeah, the dog's been giving me a fit. Little jokers. And X is sitting under me now because he's usually a good boy. He just wants me. He does like to eat, but I give them food. Like I said, they're eating raw, and I have to go pick up once a month 150 pounds of dog food raw, and I have to carry it in the house raw, and load it into the freezer in the back by myself. And can a dog paw help me? But when I had De Niro, some of the dog show people introduced me to raw, and it works really well. Their poop doesn't stink like kibble, and it dissolves in a couple of days. If it's outside, you can rake, and it'll just be powder. And they don't poop a lot. They don't drink loads of water either. But my dogs really drink more water now with the food I'm using now than the other food. I use Blue Ridge beef mostly. And I'm a part of a co op. Okay, so my face is done, guys. But yeah. So hope your dogs aren't acting up like mine. Because my little jokers are acting up lately. I don't know. They want their mommy all the time, and I got to go to work. But we got the March is not a good holiday month anymore. It used to be that Easter break would be during the end of March, but now it's not. Now Easter break is in April, towards the end of April, because Easter is later. It seems like. Let's ask. Easter 2025. I think it's in April. Yeah, April 20th. That's late. That's the end of April. That's the beginning of May. So we don't have holidays like we only have the 30th, which is Eid, a Muslim holiday in March. That's the 30th. And then when we have Easter, then we only have Juneteenth and Memorial Day after that. So the end. But school year went fast. I can't deny that. I feel like it did, because it's now middle of March. We got we got April, May, and June. 3 months and it's almost over. Then another week, 3 months in a week. hmm Then I'll be dancing for the summer, but that summer blazes by, girl. But I'm probably only going to do one more year. And then I'm going to go around the United States and see all the stuff that I haven't seen. That's what I want to do in my retirement. I want to go around America. I've been outside the country, most of the islands, which I did love. Um, but I want to see America. There's a lot of stuff in America that I want to see before I hit the dirt. But yeah, so guys, I think I'm going to try to make up next week again so you could laugh at me. Please don't laugh hard. But I'm going to try it one night next week, I think. And then this month, well, I did it with Chantel last month, but I got to practice at least twice before I can ask her to come back and try me again. So we'll see. But I do understand why they're doing it now. All the Zulu Changa stuff, the lines here, lines there, lines there, lines here, lines down here, and the dot, 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 and all of that. It's to highlight certain parts of your face to improve your look. So now the question is, what part of my face should I be highlighting so I can figure out, how to make me look the best me I could be? And so there you go. And I've been messing around with the curls, you could see, because I'm going to let my hair grow out and I'm going to do the curls probably until it gets where I want it to be. Then I'll just blow it dry and put a little curls in it and do ponytails again. All right, guys, I'm going to sign off. Love you. See you on Monday.